What's up, fellow classers? It's Apollyon here, and finally it is out. The Townhall 12 update, what everybody's been waiting for. So we're going to go over some of the changes that's been made for Townhall 12, as well as how it affects Townhall 9 and up. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start, and we're going to look at the builder-based changes that have been done. I'm just kidding. Nobody cares about the builder hall base. So let's go ahead and start with the main base that we're talking about here. And I'm gonna just cover some of the notes because they did a really good job of explaining everything. So Townhall 12 is here. If you guys, I don't have a Townhall 12. I will be showing some gameplay as it progresses and everything from the clan. I don't have it to show directly on my main base, but if you guys want to see an in-depth of every single thing that's been done in the video, how it works, everything like that, check out Galadon's channel, check out Judo Sloth's channel. I'll link them below here, and they go in depth with each of the defenses, each of the everything in excruciating amount of detail, which is good, but I'm not going to take that much time and do it. I am going to show some plays with some of the stuff we're talking about in other videos, like for example what we've been given at Townhall 12, which we'll show in just a little bit, the Wall Wrecker and the Battle Blimp. I'm going to go ahead and post them right here, so the Wall Wrecker, so that you can see its stats, and as well as the other levels that it has now. Only Townhall 12 can build these siege machines, which to me is just a game changer. We'll get into how it's affecting Townhall 10 and Townhall 11 play. It's just unbelievable. I think, in my opinion, just from looking at it immediately from the short amount of time we've had it, I think they need to take it away from at least Townhall 10. You're able to, Townhall 12s are able to donate these siege machines into a clan castle of Townhall 10 and Townhall 11s. And it's just really big. So there's the Wall Wrecker. We'll also show you the Battle Blimp and show you some of the stats here. And again, we'll spend a little bit more time on other videos to show you exactly how the gameplay is, what you want to do, what you don't want to do with these two different types of siege machines. So Townhall 12, getting siege machines to either use themselves or donate. New troop Electro Dragon. I'll go ahead and show it also here. Show you the stats of it for its level 1, level 2, level 3. And I think the Electro Dragon is going to be pretty decent, either mass, in a mass attack Electro Dragon, or even possibly in defense. I've used it, and depending on the troops, like if you have a bunch of Valkyries or a bunch of Hogs or whatever that are lined up in a row or that are right next to each other, that Electro Dragon is going to hit up to 5 different targets, doing a lot of damage. Now, my biggest thing is it's extremely slow. It takes forever to do its attack. So it does high DPS, but very, very slow, and it moves very slow as well. We'll show some in-game play of the Electro Dragon as well. New Townhall 12 building levels. So they get more elixir and gold and dark elixir. Defenses, just about every single one of the defenses, like I said, Galadon has done a great job showing all the different graphics of all these different defenses, but you can see they're almost, I think every single defense in Townhall 11 is is able to be upgraded once you go to Townhall 12. The traps, some more of that. All of this stuff is Townhall 12 only. So Clan Castle getting a level 8, which gives you a total of 40 housing space. Lab 10, I think, is upgradable at Townhall 11, if I'm not mistaken. And then the Army Camp, or maybe not. I think Lab 10 gives you a level 3 Electro Dragon, so scrap that. Army Camp, you're able to get 20 extra total housing space for 260 troop space. Besides your clan castle at there. It's just incredible. And then I think every single troop has been upgraded to whatever from what their previous max level was to what it is currently here now. So keep this in mind, guys, when you're donating to your clan members. It really took away almost every single donation from Townhall 9, except for just a few that they're able to donate now at max. If you have that perk where you can donate 2 levels higher. If you can only donate 1 level higher, I'm not sure that Townhall 9 can donate anything at this point to get a max troop, but just keep that in mind. So all these things, there you go. And then the heroes can be all upgraded to level 60 between the Archer Queen and the Barbarian King and the Grand Warden. Okay, good. A lot of people have been asking for name changes. There you go. Now you're not limited to your one name change. You can name change. I think it's unlimited, but you can see some of the stipulations. It's going to cost you gems to go ahead and change it. I think you have a week cooldown is what it says. Yeah, from each name change. And then, of course, you can't change it to anything that they consider inappropriate. The filter stuff, sleep mode. Sleep mode, it's pretty cool. You could sleep your heroes just if you were going to do a war attack or you were going to do something you didn't want to have to gem them from guarding your loot, and then they were sleeping for 45 minutes or whatever. So if you're ready to do a clan war attack but you're still preparing and you got to do something and your shield is gone, you can set your clan castle to sleep so it won't defend your actual your base, and then you can use it for your next attack. This is a super cool one. Copy village layout, and we'll show these things in action in just a couple seconds. You can go into your clan members' bases and just instantly copy it to one of your slots in your layouts, which is just really cool. I think that's probably one of my favorite things that they made a change to, because when somebody has a really neat farm base or something like that, for both the builder base and for your main hall, it's really good. Some of the clan game improvements, the war tool improvements, you can see all that stuff. In game notifications, you can have a little bit more depth to what you want to do. And then it's pretty neat. You can share more replays now, so you're not limited to your every 30 minutes to go ahead and share your replay. And then, of course, servers maintenance, walls. You can see that they've reduced some of the gems for the wall rings. And then the traders will do that. The resources from Townhall 12, you guys can read that. Walls, they have, I think it comes down below. They also did the cost of the walls for Townhall 9 and 10, and I think lower 7 and 8 have been reduced to build the walls. Star bonuses, war loots, they've been increased, so that's always a good thing. Star bonuses, I think, has been increased. Lightning spell has been changed, which we'll see if that comes back into fruition. The freeze spell is a big one. They took it from a 2 spell slot down to just 1, but they have reduced the actual amount of the freeze. So I think, I forget what the max freeze was. I think it was almost like 9 seconds, 8.5, 9 seconds. Now at Townhall 10, and I'm not sure what the max is because I don't have a max freeze spell, but the Townhall 10 maxed freeze spell is 4.5 seconds, which is not bad, because if you think about it, you can have 2 freeze spells now where you could only have 1, and you can go ahead and stack them, or just could do them concurrently. So you can freeze like an Inferno Tower, and just as it's heating up, you freeze it, let it go. As the freeze is ending, you can let it go and start heating up again, and then refreeze it right again, and you get 9 seconds of freeze, and including whatever is time in between. So very cool. I think we'll see some changes with the freeze spell, or uses of the freeze spell. We haven't got to Townhall 12 yet, as far as it is now also, it's a defense. Once it's either hit, or once the base has been destroyed by 50% or more, it turns into a Giga Tower, which is like a big huge Tesla that comes out of it, and we'll show some of that as well in another video, which it's very strong. It wipes out multiple targets at the same time, and you're gonna have to be able to use freeze on those type of things. Clone spells now is no longer 4 space, it's now 3, and the donation and time has been reduced there. Now, I like this, very cool. I don't know if it's going to completely stop engineering, but now you will have to at least put down every single building that in that town hall before you can upgrade. Now, you don't have to max them out. You don't have to do everything to the full in order to do that, but you at least have to have that building down. So you're gonna have all your buildings at level 1, and you can continue to upgrade your town hall as long as you've placed all the buildings for that specific town hall. But it's just going to stop engineering to a certain level where they literally don't drop any expos, don't drop any Inferno towers, don't drop anything like that, and go all the way up to Town Hall 12 without any of that, and have maxed armies and troops. So very, very cool. Like what it's done. Archer towers, the decrease has been decreased. Inferno towers, I think they're still going to need to increase them. Both the single and multi-mode have been, damage has been increased. Bomb tower has been increased. Eagle no longer does 3 times damage to golems. And then you've got the healer reduced, which I've been using it. I haven't really seen a huge difference between that reduction right there. So not a really big deal as far as what I've seen. Miners looks like they might come back. Their speed has increased drastically, and they pop up and submerge a lot quicker. So very, very nice. And then you can see that, oops. Oh, I guess we're gonna have to reload. I don't know why it doesn't show that I'm using it when I'm reading this, but I guess it's not part of the that in there. So let's get back to down a little bit further. Okay, Giant's been increased. Bowler's DPS has been decreased, and then P.E.K.K.A. has been increased. Dragon's level hit points have been increased, and Witch, I don't know what this is going to do to Town Hall 9. They've increased the DPS and hit points for witches as if they weren't powerful enough, and they also increased the number of skeletons for level 1 from 3 to 4. They did keep level 2 the same, but don't know if that's good for those witch attacks. I mean, it's going to be good. It's going to be better, and I think they were already. Yeah, they were already. And then just a couple of walls for builder base and super P.E.K.K.A. decreased death damage. Okay, so let's go ahead and cover just a couple of these things and look at the what's been changed. So first of all, let's take a look at a base here. And if you notice here to the left, we've got our siege. Let's see what it's called. Workshop, that's what it is. Our workshop with our siege machines, and we just happen to have 2. This is a level 2, which is a max workshop, and you've got your siege machine to the left, and you've got your wall wrecker to the left, and your battle blimp to the right, and these can be donated to your clan members of level of Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11, or Town Hall 12. And like I said, we'll cover them in another video and show you how they work. But very, very cool. Also, we will look at this, and this is a clan castle that's been upgraded to level 8. So you see it's now got 40 out of 40 capacity. Can I see? Yeah, I can see what's in there. So now it holds 5 Valkyries instead of 4 Valkyries and some barbarians. Very, very cool. More hit points, more everything. Queen's already at 53. And now we can also see some of those level 13 walls, which I don't think I commented on at all. Let's see here. I don't think we have any other buildings that have been upgraded. We do have our level 9 army camps, which means that we now have the capacity for 260 troop space, like I mentioned. And then we have our actual town hall at level 12. And I'm not sure it shows, there we go. So there's the Giga Tesla. You can continue to upgrade your town hall, I think up to level 5, and it just shows damage per second. So tons of damage per second at 175, and number of targets is increased as the level goes up. So right now it can hit 2 targets, then it can hit 3 when it's upgraded, I think 4, and then 5, and so forth. And it shows you the range and everything like that. I'm going to try to get some gameplay for that in the next video as well. And let's jump down to just some of the housekeeping that we talked about. Very, very cool. You can now take your clan castle and you can put them to sleep. So now that if somebody attacked me, whatever's in my clan castle will not be affected at all, which is a great thing. And then you can go ahead and wake them back up again, just like you can with your king and queen, to do the exact same thing and put them to sleep and wake up, and put them to sleep and wake up. Okay. We also talked about some of the more settings. where you have for your notifications, you just have exactly what you want to be notified on. You don't care about when the clan games are done or going on, but you want to know when your upgrades are finished, or you want to know when your army's finished or something like that. You can pick and choose, which is pretty neat. And I think, do we have, I'm not sure where we do the name change. I don't know, but you can change your name. I've just never changed it. I still don't think I'm going to change my name, but you can do that as well. Another cool thing is if you find, again, you find one of your clan members that has a really nice base. Let's just go to his, and you're like, well, no, that's not the that's not the one I want. Let's go back a second here, and let's hope that he doesn't have a destroy base. Don't have a destroy base. Okay, there you go. Let's say you're in love with this base. Well, there you go. On the top, right above there, all the way at the top, it says copy layout. Boom. There we go. We hit the copy layout, and it says, okay, where do you want to put it, and which one of your layouts do you want to do? Very, very cool. Just a really nice feature that I spent tons of time building bases that way. I don't know. I'm not going to show anybody's war base. I'm not sure you can do that with somebody's war base. I think it's only, but I'll verify that and I'll check. I should have done that before. So let's see what else there is. I think that covers just about everything in the game notes and everything that was been available. So go ahead and tell me what you guys think about the latest updates and upgrades, and who's going to 11, who's going to 12, and I'm going to show you how it's affecting some of the attacks like Falcon and Witch attacks. How you use the wall breaker and the battle blimp, and what kind of armies and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the new upgrades. I think they're really cool. I think Townhall 12 got most of the benefit, but I think it'll definitely be a game changer for Townhall 10. I think it makes the attacks for Townhall 10 a lot easier, and hopefully they can adjust that too. So go ahead, like, subscribe if you guys haven't already. Stay tuned for some more videos that I'm going to put out and show you exactly some of the gameplay that we have here, and just get used to these type of things. You're going to have to keep doing more FCs and get used to how all these type of troops and interactions work now that there has been changes. So go ahead and stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in a bit.